I'm really excited to be sharing War Mage Diary with you. It's a new supplement for the WitchBorn game, and it allows you to finally bring spellcasters onto your war clan. What's really cool is it's really integrated with everything else that's going on with the game. Let's say you have a dwarven war clan. Your stats for your spellcaster have already been included in the book. Skills that he's going to earn, everything like that, are already explained in the basic rules. So let's say you've got your established war clan already. Here's a dwarven one, the cold ones, and they don't have a spellcaster yet, but there's room for one. All right, so the way we do that is we go to the populate button, and we're going to always add our new spellcaster in position number 11. So we're going to start at 11, end at 11. We're going to check Hammer of Dur, that's the name of the dwarven spellcaster, and hit OK. Now this could take, a couple minutes depending on how quick your processor is, but shouldn't be too bad. There it is. That came up fairly quick. All right, so I'm going to hit OK, and if we jump to the second page, what we'll want to do is update his name, make sure his equipment is right, his skills are already in there, and now there's room for his repertoire. So let's dive into the rule book here. We're going to start to talk about the schools of magic. There's 5 altogether, from death to sky and water. And then when you cast these spells, they're going to use the 6 basic combat steps that you've already learned from the basic rules. It's almost like we had a plan there. Spells can target a much bigger area of effect, so rather than one warrior, a blast, in this case the firestorm, may overtake a lot of warriors. What's great about this book is the excerpts featuring the artwork of a lot of friends and playtesters who've been through here, in this case Todd, and on this next page Chris's doodle here was actually a doodle on one of his war clan rosters. Even subtle points get covered. You can put your adept in plate mail, but it's kind of hard to cast spells in plate mail, so there's some penalties in that. Here are the spells, and one of the things that we really prided ourselves on with these spells is we wanted them to be unique and fit within the game world. Not to call another publisher out, but a couple of years ago I bought a pretty expensive compilation of spells. It was several hundred pages for role-playing games, and supposedly they brought together their best and brightest to write the book, but in gleaning through the spells, they were all cool names with different ways of causing damage to people, or roll, instead of a 6-sided dice, you roll an 8-sided dice. And so we really tried to make all these spells really unique and fit a role within the game. The other thing that is important to note is that there is no game master in the WitchBorn. So all these spells have to be simple, succinct, and don't need a judge to tell you if it works or if it doesn't work. Because of alphabetical order, Avatar is up first, but of course that's one of the most powerful spells you'd ever start with. But it allows you to actually fill one of your comrades with the spirit of your deity. He's transformed. He may be the world's most powerful frost dragon. He may be Jankari, who was the most powerful Nari. A spell like Backbiter, that's just a simple curse. You curse an opponent, and his next attack roll is guaranteed to be an oops. Just a huge variety here. You can summon an elemental. There's a lot that imitate elven magic. There's familiar for those with just a little evil in them. We'll get into our fire spells. Tons of evil stuff like Hex and Life Drinker there. Pass lets you walk through walls. Purify lets you get rid of curses. Reanimate allows you to raise the dead. bonus touch, best curative magic that you're going to find. There's also this table. It kind of gives you the shorthand information that you need to know about every spell, and it makes it easier to enter into your roster. And then the last portion of the book, it's the templates that you're going to need, whether it's stats for characters or the area of destruction that a firestorm or a maelstrom is going to cause. One of our youngest playtesters at the time was playing the chase, and the treasure was just laying on the ground there, and he had used Wall of Thorns in a way no one had ever tried before, and he just used it to cut off the enemy from being able to get to the treasure. And we were like, so obvious but so genius, it's just very simple. So even a first magnitude spell can have a big effect on the game. Well, I hope after that brief overview of War Mage Diary, you'll check it out at WitchBorn.com. And as always, share your thoughts, comments, questions here on YouTube or on the WitchBorn Facebook page. We'd love to hear from you, and it inspires a lot of these videos. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and you'll be notified anytime there's a new video. Thanks for watching.
Call me wizard or sorcerer, but I prefer War Mage.
For the Witchborn, death is only the beginning.